Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have completed sum number 13. Now today we are going to complete the last sum, that is 15 sum, and after that our chapter will be completed, and tomorrow onwards we will start from the new chapter, that is chapter number 6. Okay, so page number 211, 14th sum, last sum of this chapter. All the sums are ignored at this time. Rutvi and Princey are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 5:3. Balance sheet of their firm on 31/3/17 was as under. Now, as I said, in last two sums, that is 13 and 40 sums, including capital account, current account is also been there. So we have to look about the current account. All the transactions related to capital will be in capital account, and the remaining all the transactions will be done through current account. Workman profit sharing fund, creditors, workman compensation reserve, current account, both are having credit balance and capital account. Bank, debtors, stock, building, investments. Now see here, adjustments are little bit important comparing to all the previous sums. They admitted Manan as a partner on 1/4/17 on the following terms. Manan will bring his personal furniture as capital. Normally all the partners are bringing cash as capital. Here partner Manan is bringing furniture as the capital. So the entry, if we have to write the journal entry, here it is not required, but if we have to write the journal entry, then it would be furniture account debit to Manan's capital account. So how we will show the effect? On the credit side of Manan's capital we will write by furniture, and on the balance sheet we will include one new asset, that is a furniture. Second, out of creditors 60,000 are payable to Manan, which is transferred to his capital account. Now see, creditors are rupees 1,20,000. Now this adjustment let me explain in Gujarati, otherwise you cannot understand. We have આપણા પાસે creditors 1,20,000 છે. જ્યારે મનન આપણો પાર્ટનર નથી ત્યારે આપણે આપણા પાર્ટનરશિપ ફર્મને મનનને 60,000 પે કરવાના હતા. હવે મનન જ આપણો પાર્ટનર થઈ ગયો બિઝનેસમાં, તો એને 60,000 આપવાનો કોઈ મીનિંગ નથી, બીકોઝ એ 60,000 એને આપશું, વળી એ કેપિટલ કેશ લઈને આપણે આપશે. એના બદલે શું કરવાનું છે? ક્રેડિટર્સમાંથી 60,000 ઓછા કરી નાખશું, એ મનનની કેપિટલમાં લખાશે. વિચ મીન્સ વોટ આઈ મીન ટુ સે ઇઝ ધેટ we have to pay to Manan rupees 60,000, and again if we are paying and he is coming into our business and he have to bring the capital as cash, instead what we are doing, we are subtracting from creditors, we are cancelling that creditors of Manan and we are transferring to his capital account. So what effect will be given? We will subtract from creditors, and on the credit side of capital account we will write by Manan's by creditors account in the Manan's column of capital account. So tick on creditors number 2. Manan will be given 1/5 share in future. So new partner share is given. Manan will bring 45,000 as goodwill in cash, but see, one more adjustment is there. If in the sum share of new partner in goodwill is readily given, then new goodwill is not given. Always new goodwill is not given. But in the sums where new goodwill and share of new partner in goodwill is given, then you have to check once, because see, goodwill is 30,000, 3 lakhs, and into 1/5, so total goodwill is 60,000, but Manan is bringing only 45,000. So this is like 9th sum, Astha and Ahanas. In the 9th sum also same thing was there. New goodwill is given and share of new partner is goodwill is also given. So at that time you think that goodwill is partially in cash, because 3 lakhs into 1/5 is 60,000, but partner is bringing only 45,000, so remaining 15,000 is in no cash. Okay. Credit purchase of 15,000 which was not recorded in creditors account and purchase account, but it is included in closing stock. Okay, what this adjustment is meaning to tell, that unrecorded purchase. Simply if we are talking about this adjustment, they are talking so much of nonsense things. It is included in closing stock, that is actually not required. This is to confuse you. Write in this bracket unrecorded purchase. So in the bracket of 6th adjustment, write unrecorded purchase. So now remember the final accounts. How to record an unrecorded purchase? Add to purchase, add to creditors. Here we will add to creditors. So tick on creditors number 6. Also here there is no purchase to add, so we will show on debit side of revaluation account. As you know friends, we are not having trading and profit and loss account. So if you want to show anything on debit side, you can show on debit side of revaluation. If you want to show anything on credit side, you can show on credit side of revaluation, because the second name of revaluation account is also P&L adjustment account. Market value of stock of 45,000 is 36,000, but actually stock is 60,000. Then this is also the same adjustment which is for confusing you. The stock of 45,000 is having the value 36,000. So in short, 45 minus 36, you have to reduce the stock by 9,000. But what mistake you will do? You will show in the balance sheet stock for 36,000. No friends, stock is 60,000. And they are meaning to tell you to decrease the stock by 9,000. So write in the bracket of 7th adjustment, decrease stock by 9,000. They are only to confuse you. Okay, nothing else. Liability of workman compensation. Tick on workman compensation. Number 8. Accrued interest on investment is not recorded. So this is an unrecorded asset. We don't have to tick it, and we have to take it as assets. Okay. So this is the last sum today. Question number 40. Revaluation account. Draw it for 12 lines. Then we have both accounts, capital current. So first, partners capital account. Draw it for 5 lines. Particulars, Rutvi, Princy, Manan. Particulars, Rutvi, Princy, Manan. Next is partners current account. Draw it for 12 lines. Particulars, Rutvi, Princy, Manan. Particulars, Rutvi, Princy, Manan. Next, cash bank account. Draw it for 6 lines. Next, new balance sheet. Draw it for 20 lines. Okay, let's start with the opening balances of capital, current and bank accounts. So capital account first. By balance brought down. For Prithvi, capital account is 1,20,000. For Princey, capital account is 90,000. For Manan dash. For current account, Both are having credit balance. So on credit side, 1,50,000, 1,95,000 dash. Okay. Now for bank, 60,000. To balance brought down 60,000. Okay. Now first adjustment. Manan will bring personal furniture as capital. So new partner is bringing capital not as a cash but as an asset. So write it on asset side first. Furniture in bracket brought by Manan as capital. Amount 75,000. And write on credit side of Manan also, because it is debit. Now here it is credit. By furniture account in bracket capital 75,000. Next, out of creditors 60,000 are payable to Manan, which is transferred to capital account. So we will write on liability side by leaving 10 lines. Creditors are rupees 1,20,000. In that 60,000 are cancelled as is capital, so minus payable to Manan transferred as capital 60,000. So the remaining balance inside column 60,000 we will leave one line because one more adjustment is there for creditors. Now here on credit side, by creditors account in bracket capital 60,000. Okay. Next, Manan will be given 1/5 share. Manan will bring 45,000 as goodwill. Goodwill is valued at 3 lakhs. All are related to goodwill. So goodwill and its accounting effects. For that, first necessary calculation is sacrifice ratio. Now friends, in the sum, old ratio is given 5:3 and no other thing is given. So when nothing is given, old ratio is equals to sacrifice ratio is equals to 5:3 as nothing else is mentioned. Now second, see, share of new partner in goodwill is given also and new goodwill is given. So at that time you have to check through the formula only. So share of new partner Manan in goodwill, we will keep the formula is equals to new goodwill into share of Manan. Now new goodwill is rupees 3 lakhs. Share of Manan is 1/5. So actually share is 60,000. Now this is in partial cash. Why? Because out of 60,000, 45,000 is in cash and 15,000 is in no cash. In adjustment number 4, they are telling he is bringing 45,000 as goodwill in cash. Now if only this adjustment is given and new goodwill is not given, we will consider that this is only his goodwill. But new goodwill and share is both given, so at that time you have to check that 3 lakhs into 1/5 is 60,000. So it is partial cash because 45,000 is in cash and remaining 60 minus 45 is in no cash. Now we have to give the effect for it. First he is bringing as cash, so cash comes in debit side of cash bank account to premium for goodwill account 45,000. Now we have to write the entry for distribution, and that is very important. Why it is important? The reason is that when it is brought in cash, premium to partners. When it is not brought in cash, new partner to old partner. And when it is partially cash, then all the accounts will be affected together. So third one is distribution. So at that time, premium for goodwill account debit in bracket cash, then New partner name is Manan. Manan's current account debit, in bracket we will write no cash, to Rutvi current account, to Princey current account in sacrifice ratio. So premium in cash is 45,000. I'm making a line, otherwise this will all be together. Manan's current no cash is 15,000. Now 45 plus 15 is 60. 60,000 in the ratio of 5:3. 60,000 in the ratio of 5:3. 37,500 and 22,500. Okay. Now when there are two accounts on debit and two accounts on credit, I said don't worry. First you write them. Premium account debit 45. Here there is no premium account. Leave it. Manan is debited with 15,000 and opposite there are two partners. So it is difficult to write. So at that time Manan is debited. So on debit side of Manan, write 15,000 first. Okay. Let it be. Then Ruthvi and Princey's current account is credited, so write on their credit side 37,500, 22,500. Now don't worry about the particulars. If you don't know the particulars, then also write to partners current account, and here also write by partners current account. I need the correct amount, I don't need the correct particulars. Okay, so when there are two things, it is okay when premium to partners are given, we know on the credit side of partners by premium for goodwill. When one only partner to new partner to old partner given, then also we can post, but we cannot post this entry when two names are given. So at that time premium is debited, but premium account is not there. Leave it. Manan is debited with 15,000, debit side of Manan 15,000. Ruthvi, Princey 37,500, 22,500. So their credit side very easy. Okay, let it be. Yeah. Also, one thing I have not spoken while starting the sum. Whenever after writing the balance, there were some reserves to distribute, but here there are no such reserve to distribute because workman compensation reserve is having the adjustment and there is no other thing to distribute, so I have not taken that thing. So now first, second, third, fourth, fifth adjustment is completed. Now going for the sixth. Credit purchase of 15,000 not recorded in creditors and purchase account but included in closing stock. So in short, what we have to understand, unrecorded purchase. Unrecorded purchase means purchase plus and creditors plus. Now as purchase is not there, we can directly write here on debit side to unrecorded purchase 15,000. Here add to creditors plus unrecorded purchase 15,000. So in the outer column 75,000. Market value of stock of 45,000 is 36,000. So 45 minus 36, you do 9,000. So in short, you have to reduce the stock by 9,000. So an asset is decreasing. So loss means revaluation debit. To stock account in bracket decrease by how much? 9,000. And here you should show the whole stock. Stock is rupees 60,000 in the balance sheet. You are decreasing the stock by 9,000. No problem in the book about they are telling about 45 and 36. They are simply telling to reduce the stock by 9,000 indirectly. Okay. Next, liability of workman compensation is 28,000. So second calculation. Second calculation. Workman compensation reserve. Next line, reserve is rupees 60,000 minus outstanding claim 28,000. Still there is a balance of 32,000. Now this 32,000 distribute among all partners, and this should be shown on liability side. So first we are distributing 32,000 in 5:3 on current account by workman compensation reserve account. 32,000 in the ratio of 5:3, so divide by 8 into 5, 20,000 and 12,000. Then outstanding claim on liability side. So outstanding workers claim 28,000. Next, last adjustment, accrued interest on investment is not recorded. So unrecorded asset means profit, profit means revaluation credit. So by accrued interest on investments in bracket unrecorded 24,000. Next on asset side, accrued interest on investments in bracket unrecorded 24,000. Now the adjustments are over, so we shall close the revaluation account. 15,000, 9,000 is 24. So here you can see both the sides revaluation account is squared up, means equal. So we are not having any amount of profit or loss. So no profit or no loss. 15 plus 9, 24, and 24 is also 24. No profit or loss. Okay, now closing the capital account. 1,20,000. 1,20,000. Balance is also 1,20,000. 90,000. 90,000. Balance is also 90,000. 1,35,000. 1,35,000. Balance is also 1,35,000. To balance carried down credit. On liability side, capital, Rutvi, Princey, Manan, 1,20,000, 90,000, 1,35,000. Now the current accounts. 150, 37,500, 20,000. 2,07,500. 2,07,500. Balance is also 2,07,500. 195, 22,500, 12,000. 229,500. 229,500. Balance is also 229,500. Now for Manan, debit side is more, 15,000. 15,000. So the balance is on credit side, 15,000. Now here, to balance carried down as it is on debit side, it is credit balance, and first credit balance are on liability side. Current account, Prithvi, Prince, 2,07,500, 2,29,500. Now for Manan, by balance carried down as it is on credit side, it is debit balance. So on asset side, current account, Manan, 15,000. Now cash back, 1,05,000. 1,05,000. Balance is also 1,05,000. By balance carried down as it is on credit side, debit balance. Debit balance is on asset side. Cash bank balance 1,05,000. So in short, current account for Rupee and Princey, they are credit balance on liability side. For Manan it is debit balance on asset side. Okay, now the remaining items. Workman profit sharing fund. Okay. Workman profit sharing fund 30,000. Creditors, we have recorded workmen, we have distributed current and capital are recorded. Cash bank is recorded debtors 90,000. Stock we have recorded building 4,50,000. Investments 1,05,000. Now the total. One lakh 20,000, 90,000, 1,35,000, 2,07,500, 2,29,500, 75,000, 28,000, and 30,000. 9,15,000, 75,000, 51,000, 24,000, 15,000, 1,05,000, 90,000, 4,50,000, 1,05,000. It is also 9,15,000. So friends, today we are completing this 5th chapter, which is a very long chapter, very lengthy chapter. So much of concepts we have learned. We have learned 8 different cases for P&L ratio, 6 different cases for goodwill, and 3 different types of reserve, and finally the big sums. So friends, now this chapter is completed. Tomorrow onwards, 2 more chapters are for this semester 1. So tomorrow we are starting that 6th chapter, retirement or death of a partner. Write these things in your notebook as soon as possible. That's all for today. Thank you so much.